How much has your body shape evolved, or is it pretty much the straight Martin?
A Martin D-size guitar is what most of my customers want, that's sort of what I wind up building. A D-size guitar, has a really boomy sound to it. I kind of like a triple-aught size myself. A triple-aught size to me is the most balanced sounding guitar, but it depends on what my customer wants. If they want a D size or don't want a boomy sounding guitar, then I'll go to a D usually.
Maybe you could talk a little bit about the difference in sizes for the people who aren't guitar players.
Well, the most popular guitar you see is called a dreadnought size guitar. It was invented by the Martin Guitar Company back in the early 1930s, and basically it's a kind of a this is a D size guitar. A triple-aught guitar, this is 15 inches across here. That's the main thing. On a triple-aught size guitar, it's about an inch shorter across there, and a triple-aught size has a deeper waist to it. C.F. Martin III and C.F. Martin II too did not like dreadnought size guitars. They thought they were too boomy, and they thought they looked like someone that was overweight. To them, they thought, this is terrible to say, but I guess I can get fired for it. They thought a triple-aught guitar would look like a very shapely woman, had a nice waist, to it, and they named the parts after women too. The shoulder, the neck, the waist. On thin ice, aren't I?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's probably something to be said for that.
Okay.
We could turn this into some kind of psychoanalysis class.
That's true.
But anyway, so the size of the guitar will dictate a lot about how it's going to sound. And the shape of the guitar will dictate how it's going to sound, because it's how much surface is vibrating versus how it's moving, how it's going to vibrate, and how much room the sound has to bounce around inside of there. So it makes a lot of difference in how it's going to sound.
I hadn't realized the difference in sound holes either. And I was reading an article on Tony Rice, who's a great bluegrass player, has a Martin that over the years they had enlarged the sound hole.
Yeah, they enlarge the sound hole because it lets more air out of it.
Yeah.
It gives the air pressure in there a place to go. And so if you have a small sound hole, you're basically leaving pressure inside the guitar, which sort of restrains the sound of it, restrains the ability of it to get out.
Yeah, they were saying that the wider sound hole, more treble.
I don't know about that. It just has more volume to escape, more room to escape. That's all.